Hello boys and welcome. Funny thing happened while I was streaming this for my zero point 0.5 subscribers or followers or whatever the fuck they're called on Twitch. I was going over something along the lines of let's see how long it would take us to find a Black Lotus if we wanted to find one, and the reason for it was that I was showing a bunch of Reddit wine threads, and we'll go over them in a moment. But I started by saying, like, look, I don't actually need to find Black Lotus. I've got plenty of flasks, and in fact, I have nothing to use them for because, as those of you who follow the channel know, my mage has been guild kicked. As such, I switched to raiding on a rogue. And because of that, I obviously have no use for Black Lotus or Flask of Supreme Power after all. For those of you who are not familiar with it, rogues would not use such a thing. They might be using a Flask of the Titans later on, but that doesn't really increase the DPS in any way, so it's more like a safety measure and less of a necessity. And I was going over the Reddit wine threads, right? And if you look right here at the time, it was 5 minutes to 3 in the morning. Now, the thing about it is that I woke up really early, as you can see. And I woke up really early because I had a shit day at work yesterday. Basically, I had to review and fix a bunch of really stupid code written by someone who must have been on mushrooms at the very least. And I was streaming this stuff like, look at how many of these threads there are, how many people are constantly whining about the price of flask and the elixir of man goose apparently, and greater fire protection potions and so on and so forth, right? And I'm like, perhaps that's not really the issue here. And I did spend some time here going over the general WoW population, explaining how, the population nowadays is 16 to 33 times higher than it used to be, and layers and so on, as well as the fact that, if you look at this stuff, we've now got 587 guilds in Blackwing Glare, and this is on the European realms, right? So Thunderstrike, the PvE one, and Spine Shatter, the PvP one. Seeing how these are, let's say, unequal in that Spine Shatter has roughly twice the population, right? I was like, so that would, assuming equal distribution, that would put the number of guilds, of PvE raiding guilds on Thunderstrike at about 196, right? So because of that, I'm like, okay, what that means, and this is the stuff I was explaining in game, typing it out so people could see it. What that means is that we've got roughly 36 times the amount of guilds that used to be on a realm back in my day. Because in my day, if you're not familiar with how things were in 2004, 2005, we had 6 raiding guilds on a realm. All of them were highly unsuccessful, right? And as I was trying to explain that, of course, the Black Lotus spawned right on top of me. And you can see this was at 12 minutes past 3 in the morning. I will just let this video play out for a bit. What I did just like, I don't know, 30 seconds later was I figured, you know what, maybe I will actually take a copy of the stream and I will upload it, but because people might think it's a really old video from back when people were not even level 60 or whatever, I should probably put the date in there as well, just so that everyone can verify, when the bloody thing was recorded and uploaded. And that's what I ended up doing. In a few seconds, you will see me typing the date here, right? This is happening today. So all I wanted to say on the matter was perhaps the issue, and this is what I said on stream as well, perhaps the issue is that people are taking 1 hour to type a long whine on the fucking, I don't know, social media of their choosing, be it Reddit or something else. And perhaps if they actually spent some time in game, they wouldn't have that problem in the first place. Or they could just be alt-tabbed, much like I was, and mind their own business, just sit on top of a Lotus spawn, and occasionally alt-tab back in and check if something happened there. So yeah, we started at 5 minutes to 3. We got the Black Lotus at what? 12 minutes, I think, past 3, give or take. I could be wrong, but I think that was actually the case. Yeah, because I was typing this thing and the Black Lotus spawned. So yeah, this took about 17 minutes. And this was a completely random spawn that I picked, like, why not? Let me just sit here. There are no mobs in the immediate vicinity of this place, so I'm sort of safe to alt-tab. Yeah, that's about everything I wanted to say on the matter. Like, I get it. I get that Black Lotus is expensive, and I can see how you might be tempted to go and whine continuously, suggest fixes, solutions, make, create a bunch of memes about it, and so on. But perhaps the issue is not with the Black Lotus itself. Perhaps the issue is you. Because instead of playing the fucking game and getting whatever the fuck you're looking for, and I'm not saying you should try to farm Black Lotus specifically, in fact I'm saying the opposite if you watch the previous videos, perhaps you should just do something a bit more intelligent, like either farming the gold or farming the Black Lotus, depending on your playstyle. Like if you're the type of person who does this sort of shit, who, you know, spends time alt-tabbed with the game in the background, maybe just park your fucking herbalism, alt on top of a spawn, and occasionally tab back in. See if that changes anything. Yeah, that's about it from me for today. You have a good day, and yeah, I'll see you around.